This video was sponsored by catbeast.com. Design your own snapbacks and hats. catbeast.com. We are beasts.
Alright, it's on, it's rolling.
Shout out to the bud that's making me cough. This is the story of how I met this dude here. Everybody know, you know, I tell a lot of people Bishop is my brother. I go back, what year was it, dog? 2002? Not even, no. Yeah, it was 2002.
Yeah, it was.
Because my daughter was just born. Facts. All right, boom. 2002. I was hanging out with my Stronghold brothers, Breeze Ever Flowing. Shout out to my Stronghold niggas, Breeze Ever Flowing, Seaways Walls, Lifelong, Poison Pen. I was hanging out with them. Shout out to my nigga Beef. He used to work for a company called Urban. What was the name of the company? Urban?
I don't know, but he's through sneaker pimping every
Tuesday. But Beef put together a thing every Tuesday night called Sneaker Pimping. Downtown in LES.
Free Heinekens before 11.
Free Heinekens before 11. And it was free. And it was free if you had sneakers on. It's called Sneaker Pimping. As long as you had sneakers, if you had on boots, you had to pay $10. Sneakers, free, right? Yeah. And it was thrown in a fucking Chinese massage parlor. Yeah. The name of the place was Happy Endings.
Yeah, facts. Wow.
Facts, right?
I was trying to remember the name.
Yo, son, the name of the spot was Happy Endings, bro. And it was crazy, because the way the setup was, it was a bar, and you know the rooms that they would normally reserve to do the massages in, they had them for like VIP rooms, so niggas was smoking in there, and it was looking like steam rooms with the glass doors. Shit was fire. The DJ always played some hot shit. So my man Adam Matthews, now Adam Matthews was a writer. He used to write for Source Magazine. He wrote for XXL. And Adam Matthews was writing a book on, what was he writing a book on again?
He was writing a book on three
different rappers. One from Toronto, which was Bishop. One from Brooklyn.
And one from, it might have been the UK, maybe, or it might have been
I think one from UK or some shit like that. And like I said, the Toronto nigga was this nigga. So he brought this nigga to New York. He brought him Sneaker Pimping. I'm in there with my nigga, Breeze Ever Flowing. And Adam Matthews walked up to us and told us that he was the battle champ in Toronto. At the time, Stronghold, we was all battle champs. Yeah. Like this battle shit that y'all know of now, it was way different back then. We been doing this shit. Like I've been doing battles. Me, Breeze Ever Flowing, Poison Pen, Seaways Walls, Immortal Technique, all of us was battle champs. My nigga Static was a beat battle champ. You know what I mean? And this was off the top battling. Like this was freestyle. I'm talking, see the L going down, hold on.
Station identification.
So he like, this nigga the battle champ in Toronto. He battled Jen. So we like, all right, now Jen is a nigga that was extremely hard to beat at one point. So when he told me he beat Jen, we automatically kind of gave him that props. But at the same time, being in New York, when another MC coming to your circle, they got spit, my nigga. You know what I mean? So we in the little pod going ham. Everybody freestyling, we smoking, drinking. Me, Breeze, Seaways Walls, this nigga. To the point where, you know, there's music playing in the club. So we took it outside where nigga had a beat playing out of his car. And him and Aguilar, the Don Bishop.
Yo, I battled him for 3 hours.
Them niggas.
It felt like 3 hours.
He say it's a battle, but them niggas is going back and forth. For a long time. It wasn't no 3 hours. He's exaggerating. But we was out there a while. These niggas was spitting for a long time.
Yo, we went at it at least 15 rounds.
So, you know.
At least 15 rounds.
It made me fuck with the nigga. We exchanged numbers. You know what I mean? We was going, you know, keep in touch, whatever. So, probably like 2 days later, nigga called me. Nigga said, yo, this Adam Matthews nigga's a clown. This nigga kicked me out of his crib. Nigga said I was trying to fuck his wife.
It's not true.
He tried to fuck his wife.
I didn't try to fuck. Listen, there's one thing I have is honor.
That's the nigga what he do for a living. Alright then. Yo, listen. So the nigga said, yo,
What's going on live?
I'm fucking with you. Yo, but anyway. So this nigga said, yo, Adam Matthews accusing him trying to fuck with his wife. Kicked him out.
Just polite. I'm just polite.
You know what I mean?
Just a polite guy.
Little flirtatious smiles here and there.
No, man, I'm just a polite guy. Yo, listen.
Anyway, he was stuck in New York.
Wait. So
I ain't had nowhere to go.
Listen, so I called him because that was really like even that night when we was all.
It was a connection.
Yeah,
there,
like, we just clicked. You know what I mean?
Niggas just
so
clicked.
at that point, when I was in that situation, I was like, man, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm still gonna stay in touch with homeboy, so I'm gonna let him know. But I had to figure it out. So then, as soon as I hit him and broke it down, like within 3 minutes, he was like, "Where you at?" And boom, they came through in the whip, scooped me up.
Brought it back to my crib. I ain't know this white boy, B.
Stayed there for like
brought
3
it back
months.
to my crib. This nigga stayed with me for about 2 weeks.
It might have been longer than that.
Might have been. Probably a month. I give it a month.
But we was doing everything. Studio, everything just got.
I deboed this nigga way on 106 in Park. Which is no matter of fact, he actually went home and came back with your man, Powder. And then we went to 106 in Park.
Yo, and
No, I'm lying. The first week, you won. And then you went home and came back with Powder for the second week.
Are you gonna tell the old solo shit?
Oh, Solo shit, you told it already. Bottom line, we about to fuck old Solo up. You know what I mean? Cause the way we got him on 106 in Park, it was kind of crazy. Cause this nigga was telling me stories about how 106 in Park was so looked at in Toronto. Like niggas, yo, if I get on 106 in Park, niggas in Canada would love me. So you know, here we was like 106 in Park, nigga. Like it was a cool thing, but it wasn't. It was more like for youth. You know what I mean? The way he made it sound like,
it was a big deal because
it was a big deal out there.
In Canada, it was a big deal. Like
so, you know, I ain't think nothing of it, but being that he wanted to do it that bad, I'm like, yo, I think I found 2 tickets to 106 in Park in my room. I'm like, oh, that shit is a sign. All right, fuck it, we gonna go. We gonna use the tickets to get in, and then probably something from there. We went to actually 106 in Park and find out they ain't even film it there no more. Like it used to be there, but they moved it. They found out they moved it to 57th and 11th. So we get back on the train, we go down there. When we go down there, now mind you, let me back up a little bit. In the crib, we started making phone calls.
I was leaving messages.
Nigga was leaving messages.
I don't really even give people that much information.
Yo, son, I don't even know where we got all these fucking numbers from.
No, because remember I saw Busta in Central Park.
That's right.
And they gave me some names.
For those who don't know, this nigga was in the movie Knock. And he co-starred with Busta Rhymes, so him and Busta got a little relationship. You know what I mean? Nigga ran to Busta Rhymes in Central Park.
Well, I didn't run to him. I seen him there. We said what's up.
Whatever, nigga. You ran into him there. You seen him there?
You said ran up to him.
No, I said ran into Busta in Central Park.
Yeah.
Nigga Busta gave the nigga a crucial number that he could have used to call to it was a number that definitely helped. He called, he left a message saying that he was coming from Toronto to battle and all that shit. So when we got there to the actual 106
because I didn't audition.
Nobody auditioned. We actually used the fact that he was making calls and that he spoke to somebody and told somebody that he was coming. Like we just kind of like finagled the whole shit.
We didn't even know the day we went down there was like
it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday.
So we didn't even know.
We thought we were going there to set up to get on Friday.
So we thought it was live. This is when I found out it wasn't even live. You feel me? We thought it was live. So we think we gonna get in with the tickets and then talk to somebody about him battling for Friday. You feel me?
Yeah.
We get there and they say no. We tape it Freestyle Friday today.
Yeah.
So we was like, oh, I thought this shit was live. Okay.
That's why I wasn't happy with what I was wearing.
Yeah, me neither. But
then all of a sudden the woman, so he's talking, Solo's there and he's saying he's the challenger for the day.
Nah, that came later. We started talking to people and then we ran into a woman. I ran into my man Terrence, and Terrence told us the chick name that we had to talk to. And there was a name that Busta gave you.
Yep. And I had left
everything was like connected.
Yeah.
So he had left a message. So when we spoke to her, she came at us like, oh yeah, I got your message. Yeah. You feel me? So we like, okay, this is kind of playing out. But then she kind of blew our bubble because she was like, okay, but listen, somebody here already to be the challenger. Yeah. So we like, damn. But then this nigga stepped off to the side with her. I was just chilling. He came back and told me that she said, if the challenger don't show up, they'll put him in.
Facts.
Facts. So I said, okay. Who's the now? I'm in goon mode. This is when I was total goon, my nigga. Like my daughter was just born. I was still breaking out of that. So I'm like, who's the challenger, my nigga? Like, if we find this nigga, my fault, I'm holding the blunt again. If we find this nigga, I'll make it so he don't show up. I'll do that for you. You get on there, you rap. Nigga like, bet. Challenger was old solo. Nigga had the shells in his hand, all that. Had the little shells on the end of his dreads and all that. Oh no, it wasn't even dread, it was braids. He had the little, whatever.
It was weird.
It was weird, very weird. And he was there with another dude who thought they knew me. His man thought he knew me. His man came up to me like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, yeah, B, I remember when trying to say I worked somewhere and I'm just going along with it. Like, yeah, all right, no doubt, yeah. I ain't know that nigga, you know what I mean? So we started chilling. And then this nigga come back like, yo, my nigga. So I'm telling this, no matter of fact, while he was away with Shorty, I ran into old solo. He started telling me, that's what happened. He started telling me he was the challenger. So when he came back, he like, yeah, they said I could do it if the challenger don't show up. I'm like, nigga, that's the challenger right there. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, yo, if he don't show up, you could do it, right? So check this out. My nigga cased the place. I walked around the corner, seen these dumpsters. I said, all right, check this out. I'm gonna walk the nigga around the corner, see if he smoke, come around the corner. If he smoke, I'm gonna take him around the corner and whoop him.
He's gonna be back.
He's not coming back.
He's gonna be back.
I was on it like that. Like, just go in there and rap, my nigga. Just get ready to go rap.
And then in turn, it was like, hold on, let me try.
Yeah, he came to the rescue a little bit. Like, he was just like, all right, hold on. Let me just talk to him. Let me just talk to him.
Because I said to him, I said, you just have to go down the turnpike.
Hold on, though. He went to talk to the nigga, and Money was like, no. He was like, yo, I came all the way from Toronto. If you don't mind, let me do this weekend. Then you come next weekend and me and you can battle. Money was like, nah, I'm here. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, now I got to do what I told him I was going to do. But the chick came out.
As soon as he was going to do it.
As soon as I was about to like, yo, come on, let me talk to you for a minute. The chick came out and made him sign the release form.
Yeah, she's like, I apologize for the
She went up to old solo, was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but he came all the way from Canada. We gonna have to do you next week.
Put us in the front of the line.
Exactly. That's how that shit happened.
Yeah, it's lit.
Lit. Yeah, you can cut it off whenever you want. That's the. I even said it in my battle with old solo. Yeah. Niggas listen to the story, I broke that whole story down in the battle. That shit is word to my kids.
Word. History.
History, nigga.